Once was enough for Mila Kunis, and she's apparently speaking also for her husband, Ashton Kutcher, as well as everyone else, I guess. At Pele Fest, E.T. caught up with her and asked if we could expect to see her and Ashton in the upcoming season 2 of Netflix That 90s Show.
No. Hard no. No. I mean, we did our thing, and I think they introduced the son, right? Like, it was our son in the show. That was, yeah.
Are they coming out of the canceled zone? Weren't they kind of like semi in cancelization?
Yes, seemingly believing the Kelso and Jackie story has been told. It's time to focus on the next generation. Yikes. That was kind of, she put the hammer down there. Hey, on the Kelly Clarkson show, I know you're a fan of Tracy Morgan, as am I. He explained why he tells 400 strangers a day, I love you.
Some people need to hear that. There's somebody out here to love you, man.
Yeah.
You don't know where people are in their lives.
Get to hear it. So it's
some people don't appreciate that. They like, don't enter my center. Stay,
Yeah.
You don't know me. How you gonna love me? And nah, man, love is a good thing.
That makes me think about at the Braves game. We're at the Braves game. The Steve Show and I went to the Braves on Monday night, and I love the part where they want you to get up, kind of like they would do in church sometimes, like to meet your neighbors around you. Like get up and say hey to everybody. You know who was sitting behind us?
Who?
John Foy. John Foy, the strong arm.
Oh, yes.
We turned around, both Steve were like, ooh, the strong arm's behind us.
That's really funny. I love going to Braves games. I saw you there, and Steve was putting it on Instagram as it was happening.
Steve was like the poobah sitting there in his big old fat cushy seat behind home plate. I know, he's like, hey, look over, I'm filming. They're on his Instagram. But what a great presentation. Just the stadium is so gorgeous. But I like that part where they're like, meet your neighbor. Look around.
That.
Introduce yourself.
I did not realize this, and Kelly Osbourne is now setting the record straight. You know, she lost 85 pounds. I didn't realize it was that much, but it wasn't Ozempic. I think people assumed that. Quote, I know everybody thinks I took Ozempic. I did not. I don't know where that came from. My mom, Sharon Osbourne, took Ozempic. She said her weight loss happened after her pregnancy.
I had gestational diabetes, and I had to lose the weight that I had gained during pregnancy. Otherwise, I was at a higher risk of actually getting diabetes, which I did not want. I cut out sugar and carbohydrates, and I rapidly lost weight.
I don't know why she has to even explain herself, to anybody.
I know. But listen, if you do cut out carbs and sugar, you can lose the weight.
I don't know, though. 85
That's a lot
pounds
of
just
weight.
from cutting out sugar and carbs?
Maybe.
That just seems...
Hopefully she was working out as well, or exercising.
I know I'm contradicting the message I'm saying, where I'm like, well, she doesn't need to say. She doesn't. But is she lying? I mean, that just seems like a lot of weight loss just to stop the M&Ms and the bagels.
I think people assumed Ozempic because her mom admitted to Ozempic and almost lost too much weight.
Hearing people regretting starting on the jab because they have to either keep up with it or it just all comes right back.
On the Today Show, Orlando Bloom talked about being in a very long engagement with Katy Perry and that plans for a wedding are still on hold because now Katy has new music coming out.
I better be careful about what I say.
Okay, be careful, be careful.
But,
Be careful.
Fear. There's a lot of cool things happening.
We know that she's having new music.
But essentially, there's like a schedule, and
So
you can
whenever
imagine.
the time.
So it's like there's many moving parts.
Why would you walk away from American Idol? I don't care what your schedule is. That is the easiest job on the planet.
It is a time suck, though, from what I understand.
Who cares? It's a money grab.
It is a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And she's really good on the show, so I get it.
She is.
Yeah.
She's good. I mean, she really filled in for that Simon Cowell missing chunk that some people have been good at and some haven't. But yeah, it'd be hard to walk away. I know she has tons of money, but you just show up and drink a big Diet Coke on your table and
She's got to put a record out.
Listen
Barnes.
to people. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the star-studded birthday party for Victoria Beckham.
I did.
She turned 50. The Spice Girls were there. But here was the thing that I think shocked everyone. Yeah, people were absolutely dumbfounded. Apparently, Tom Cruise was there and started breakdancing and doing splits. A fellow partygoer told the Daily Mail on Monday. I guess he's been friends with them for a really long time. Did we know that Tom Cruise could breakdance? What? That is nuts.
It's strange. Why would he use that as his breakdancing coming out party?
It's like, Hello.
Very odd.
Yeah, very odd. Tiffany Haddish has had it with the keyboard warriors and cyberbullies. We know what she's talking about. She's fighting back. I love this. She revealed during her appearance at the LA Times Festival of Books on Sunday that she uses a fake account on X to interact with strangers who post about her. I think that's funny.
To what? Just egg them on?
Yes.
I like that.
On X, she said she's got a fake account. She admitted she, quote, made me a fake page and now I'm talking about blank. How about that?
I like a Finks. A fake ex. I would love to have her on. She seems like a character and a half.
Yes. Very funny.
I would love to have her on.
And a no BSer too, right?
Yeah, she shoots straight for sure.
I love it. Okay, what do you think about these new changes? The Oscars are making it a little harder for movies to qualify for awards. So next year, for award season, movies will now have to have a 1-week run in 6 different places. LA County, New York City, the San Francisco Bay Area, Chicago, Atlanta, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if you want to qualify for the Best Picture Award, your movie has to have been shown for an extended run of 7 days in 10 of the top 50 U.S. markets. Wow.
What was it before? Wasn't it just like it just had to make an appearance, basically?
Yeah, those runs have to happen within 45 days of a movie's release in 2024. I guess what they're saying, they want to keep movie theaters a key part of the movie experience.
That is a lot of money, though. You're talking about for these smaller movies that we're able to get through? Now you're putting up a barrier that's financially tough. While on topic, the Atlanta Film Fest is about to open, and we've got the man running the whole thing tomorrow on with us.
I want to have him back at a separate time just to talk about this, because I'm wondering, like you said, does this exclude a lot of indie movies or things that are just on, maybe had a theatrical release, but are basically just on streaming services?
That's a tough one they're putting up. Yeah, but Chris Escobar will be on with us tomorrow around 8:20.
Remember Patrick Warburton?
Yeah.
He played Joe Swanson on The Family Guy.
Yeah.
A lot of critics. Did you realize who his biggest critic was? His mother. She hated Family Guy, and she tried to get the show canceled.
What?
Yeah, even though his paychecks were helping her out. Quote, my mother belonged to the American Television Council, and they were trying to get the show canceled. I was helping support my parents with Family Guy money. She tried to get me to sign the petition to cancel the show.
That's stupid.
Even though the show is a huge success, quote, they hate the show even more today than they did 25 years ago.
So she's scooping money with one hand, and the other hand she's pushing a petition to stop the show?
Trying to get the show canceled.
Stupid.
Wow.
I would divorce her immediately. I know it's his mom, but I'm saying.
Can't have, yes.
Split.
That is your celebrity sleaze.